Hi, hello, it's Nikki, and welcome to my messy bookshelves. So today I thought I would come on here and share my thoughts on a book that I recently read, and that is Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. And I will do my best to not include any spoilers for this book in case you haven't read it. So this book is one that is very, I don't want to say divisive, but people have very strong thoughts on this book. And I can understand why some people say that they can't stand this book, that they couldn't get through it. On the other hand, I also understand the people that absolutely love this book because I love this book. This book is so mysterious, and from the very first page, we have no idea what's going on. So we meet our main character very early on the first page, and his name is Piranesi. And we see him exploring this world that he lives in. And in the beginning, we are not sure what this world exactly is. So he is describing going through rooms, but he is also describing the moonlight and the moon coming out. He's describing the tides, and he is describing birds. So little by little, we see him exploring his world, and I think it's very clever the way that the book is told in his journal entries. So he's exploring this world, which we soon, very early on, discover to be a sort of labyrinth in a house or a mansion that is full of statues and just strange events happening in the house. And he is a very interesting character. He is going around exploring for the sake of exploring. He is observing everything and writing it down in his journals, of which he keeps many. And as we see him continue to explore, we realize that he and one other person are the only people that exist. And it's very confusing at first because you are wondering, how could this be? And where have all the other people gone? Have there ever been other people? And we see Piranesi continuing to explore and meeting with this other person who lives there. And this person he refers to as the other. And from the very beginning, you can see that they contrast a lot, because Piranesi is very innocent and very sweet and very curious. And the other seems to be a little more aloof, and he is not as curious as Piranesi is. And we discover that the other is searching for a secret knowledge. And in that effort, Piranesi is helping him because he is exploring and learning new things about the world that they live in. We don't know what this secret knowledge is. We don't know where it is. We don't know why the other wants it. But we know that he is searching for that, and he has Piranesi as a sort of helper in that endeavor. And as the book continues on, we start seeing little clues that kind of tune us into what is going on. And towards the end, I think we can all figure out what is ultimately going on. But the author includes very vivid descriptions of the beautiful and wonderful things that are happening in this world. And initially, we're not sure if this is a sinister world. Is there some sort of darkness here? We don't really know. It's just very beautiful and lyrical and very wonderful to see Piranesi going through and exploring these marble halls and these oceans and interacting with all of these animals, because there's animals here as well. There is beautiful writing in regards to an albatross, which is a very large bird that comes and lives there as well. And then as we continue, as I said, there's clues that kind of tune us into what is going on. And the whole time we're wondering, you know, is this real? Is Piranesi dreaming? Is he having some sort of delusion, or is he suffering from a mental break? And we're wondering, where are the other people, and how do they know that they are the only people in this world? So I just thought it was so beautiful, and the ending was wonderful. I thought that it was very satisfying and tied up some loose ends. And yeah, this is one of the best books that I have read this year, and maybe not for everybody, because there is a lot of beautiful lyrics describing this world that might frustrate some people, but I found it beautiful. I found it very intriguing to learn more about this world and figure out what's going on. And as I said, Susanna Clarke includes little bits and pieces and nuggets here and there to where at the end of the book you are able to kind of determine what the meaning behind all of this is. So I just loved it, and I would highly recommend it to anybody who is interested in sort of a very mysterious and not quite dark, but it kind of feels that way in some parts. But if you're interested in that kind of book, I would highly recommend it. And yeah, one of the best books I've read this year. And I will stop rambling, but I thank you so much if you have made it to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.